Oh, I forgot to hit this, but that's fine. We're doing this mission type. Greetings everybody, Contestant42, your lone archiver here. This video was recorded on Liberty Day before we had gotten the weapon, the Constitution. However, there still was some things left to try out from prior patches that I hadn't experimented with too much. Mainly being the new changes to the tenderizer. You'll also see a few new highlights from the reworked revolver. Now I run this way.
Never mind. Objective located.
And it was like I was never there.
Tactical asset near your location.
I wasn't. I was over here. Oh, there. Well, not friends. I was about to say friends. God, this thing's accurate. Do I have to crouch for it to be accurate? I have to crouch for it to be accurate. Standing aim isn't always accurate. Accuracy is a very underrated statistic of a lot of weapons, because you can have things that can one-shot things, like the Dominator, but I don't really find them consistently having the accuracy I want to hit bots in the head with them. It's frustrating, to say the least, when you have a weapon that you want to be able to shoot things in the head, but you have to crouch to be accurate with it. And this is the case for a good amount of weapons that aren't necessarily dedicated battle rifles, or weapons that don't really care about aim because they have an explosive properly to make up for it. It's something I find that the SMGs and the assault rifles kind of lack for me. I would rather prefer if there was some kind of perk to increase aim accuracy when standing still rather than just when crouched or prone, because I don't really want to do that as often as the game makes me feel like I want to do, and I feel like you can decently well shoulder fire a weapon when you're standing still. There's another group coming from this way, so just get into the lowlands. Heading towards this.
200 meters.
Fabricator's in such an annoying position this night. There we go.
Outpost destroyed.
I'm gonna lose them in the trees over here.
Northeast.
Since the AT rework, I've seen a lot of people complaining about the orbital precision strike being a little inconsistent when it comes to Hulks. I found it decently consistent all the same. It kills the first Hulk that it directly hits, and the second Hulk gets his body, well, its heat sink blown off by the splash damage. And that's usually the way I've used it. I try to drop a precision strike behind a Hulk to take care of everything that's supporting it, and just maybe take out its heat sink at the same time. Oh, you could have... I don't know if you sniped that or not, but...
Bot outpost spotted.
Like if there was a fabricator to snipe, I mean.
Bot fabricator. Orbital inbound.
Orbital barrage incoming. Stand clear.
I'm just gonna keep this down
Reloading.
like that. If it survives that barrage, I'll take care of it later.
Outpost cleared.
I utilize the walking barrage a lot to try and push up into this base variety, just because it's so good at not only clearing up everything you need to take care of, but also does a really excellent job of taking care of the command bunker itself. I fire one rocket into the command bunker, get under its gun depression with this hill here, and then the walking barrage takes care of the rest of the work. You don't have to take out any of the fabricators at a command bunker base once you take out the command bunker for any extra EXP or squad impact. It's the only thing that matters. I then have a mini nuke I can drop on this to make the 2-for-1 deal at the bargain mart come to fruition.
300 meters.
Mini nuke this one, and I just gotta get up to this base.
Tag's empty.
Oh god. Tenderizer is doing an excellent job taking care of the chaff units, but I'm finding myself a little annoyed that I don't have a good in-between when it comes to having anything with medium armor penetration with this setup. I think if I was going to run this anymore, I wouldn't be running the revolver, simply because I already can just take out anything like that with medium armor pen without having to rely on the heavy armor pen of the revolver. The verdict would be just a lot better of a partner to the tenderizer for a weapon.
Fabricator. Northeast, 200 meters.
For the bioprocessor, if there's any like high ground near it, by the way, you can just usually snipe it over the over this stuff. Over like the walls and things around the outside of it. That's what I mean. This is an excellent angle to push up into the variety of heavy base I like to call the Hulk base due to the number of Hulks in it. You can snipe that one thing, and then I throw a precision strike to get the double set. As long as it takes out one of it, the explosion will take out the other fabricator with it. And then you get to snipe the last one, using that big rock as cover and then disappearing into the trees like you were never there. This is something you have to utilize a lot on these low visibility maps. You don't want to get in sustained fights. You want to end fights nearly the second they start with the bots. Damn, that one under.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Deploying support weapon.
Hi. Welcome to the party. You may now leave. Where the heck did I drop this thing?
Sub-objective nearby.
Goodbye, Jojo. Goodbye, Jojo.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Calling in a hell bomb.
You can start extract, because you should be able to snipe the last base from there. And I'm on the way there anyway. You're free to just drop in resupply. I don't need any at the moment.
I'll handle the terminal. Hell bomb armed. Clear the area.
No.
Reloading.
Automaton outpost destroyed.
Calling in an orbital strike.
Well, it's no 347, but that's pretty fast for.
My life for super art! Heavy, south, close. Mag's empty.
That had a lot of walkers on it. I'm very glad I managed to shoot that one down.
Mag's empty.
Since my last video before this was not bashing the spear, but about talking about my issues and gripes with the spear in its current state, and how it's honestly a lot of the recoilless rifle's fault, I hope that this demonstrates a little bit about why I think that the recoilless rifle is so domineering in its current state. It's just so very good at just doing everything you can expect an AT weapon to do. It takes out tanks in a single blast. It takes out Hulks from anywhere. You don't have to worry about using too much ammo on Hulks because you've got good ammo economy with it. And you can also shoot out dropships with relative ease. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Thank you, explosive resist.
30 seconds.
Impact finally got me.
Calling in reinforcements.
I'll try to land within range of the shuttle because it's a boarding.
Request approved. Reinforcement.
I make this mistake a lot, but I make the big mistake here of trying to get to my support weapon too quickly and hyper-focusing on that when there's other things that I should be taking care of. I drop into the same pit that gets me killed before and, unsurprisingly, die again to explosive spam. There's just too many rocketers. Factor starter is kind of a problem as well, but it's kind of just vibing in here. It's not really the thing that's actually killing us because we're under the gun depression and it hasn't even turned its miniguns on me once at this point. It's just been menacing. And menacing is not necessarily what gets you killed. It's definitely not making our job any easier though.
Reporting to the front.
There for what?
Close. That's called democracy.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds. ETA T-minus 20
Yeah, I
seconds.
kind of trying to just keep the scope on this thing. I'm gonna be having just a better time.
ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
Yeah, this is definitely one of those guns you just aim for the midsection unless it's a heavy. Headshots are just too satisfying not to go for, though, so I continue to shoot for them anyway, as ineffective as it is with the tenderizers and accuracy.
Preparing for touchdown.
Oh,
Countdown initiated. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
aiming.
Victory was never in doubt.
Yeah, they are pretty good for just dropping in like that. I also noticed that... Oh, we missed one thing? Oh, whatever. Nah, I should have done a count check anyway to notice how many sub-objectives we had done.
Mission.
I got interrupted by the thought of seeing that we missed some things, but... It's the thermites. Oh, yes! The, I'm pretty sure the factory starter got hit in the face by a V2 rocket as well. Because I noticed there was a white flash when you were up there before you threw a thermite, and there was the sound of something hitting it.
Engaging orbital.
So I think that's why it died to the thermites before the actual thermites finished, because it just took fucking 400 damage already to the eye anyway.
Orbit synchronized.
I'm saying we land about here and then push up the left side of the map because basically everything's there anyway. As we set up for this next mission, I will be taking the shield. I have always loved the shield, but it's even in a better state now that it has a larger radius and is more focused on having a massive regen pool that bots have to push through, rather than having a health pool that they can kind of shred through in seconds. Its health pool is also still decently high, allowing it to sometimes take direct hits from your own precision strikes and other various stratagems, which can, under certain circumstances, keep you alive. However, I do find that it doesn't mesh well with the 500 kg due to the way its explosive pattern works. There's an artillery piece here. I'm dropping a resupply towards extract because we'll be back here anyway, and might as well pick up a single supply charge because might as well.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Okay, that's an artillery base, so I'm just gonna go for it first. I was going to leave it until our way back, but no, it's too dangerous to be left alive. He's too dangerous to be left alive. Damn, first time ever I've quoted Mace Windu without trying to make fun of him directly. One-shotted. Goodbye, Factory Strider. He never saw it coming. Okay, well he did, because he did actually try to shoot at me, but
Objective critical stratagem available.
that's besides the point.
Orbital barrage incoming. Stand clear. Warning, you are in objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Alright. Run the other way. Oop. No reason to get involved. Still got things chasing you? Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright, I'm gonna engage this point of interest because it's in our way and they can't call on another bot drop for the moment anyway. Oh, there's those two. Oh, this one's still up.
Found something.
From my angle, that was very funny because the torso just kept walking past you. I can't see an angle on the fabricators through the thick fog. Maybe I'll be able to get it from down here. On any planet with low visibility, a general rule of thumb I have for when I can't see something is to try and go around it and get it from a different angle. You probably can't see it because of trees, foliage, or other forms of vision obscuring. And you want to make sure that you're fighting something from the correct angle so that way you can snipe fabricators and then get away from the base as quickly as possible. In this situation, we try to get into the lowlands that we were less likely to be spotted towards a beach, and then push around this rock to get the fabricators. Unfortunately, this type of base has one fabricator on each side of the base, making it difficult to approach it from one angle or the other unless you're approaching it from a side where you're kind of in between the two. We make the best of it and can get out of there safely without too much worry. Only a Hulk and a single trooper show up to actually try and stop us, and then I get flung in the direction we need to go anyway, and we end up being able to capitalize on getting out of here because of that. I know you have supplies you could give me, but I'm completely out of rockets anyway, and this just fully refills them, so might as well.
Log fabricator, north, close.
Yeah, I'd stay low if we can.
North, 200 meters.
Oh. They're going to notice us, so I'm shooting now. They've got some friends coming from the trees up this way that were also part of that group. We've got a good piece of rock here that we can get behind. I'll drop a shield so you can help get in. Alright. Ah, shit. Just as it came up. Sorry. Sometimes I'm way too frugal with stun grenades as a consumable. It's not the only thing I'm too frugal with in Helldivers, but it's definitely one of the most common examples of I should have just used it rather than lose it. You gotta use it or lose it, pal. Use it or lose it. And when it comes to these bots here, it would have been great to be able to stun, so that way it gives me opportunity to line up headshots and take care of them one by one. Instead, I can't take care of them, another group swarms in, and the problem repeats until they're able to take out the shield. This shield was useful on keeping those enemies at bay, but I should have capitalized on it better by actually taking control of the situation with the area it was affording me. Unfortunately, this is just what you get for watching your videos back and understanding what you did wrong, and hopefully in the future I can prevent myself from making the same mistake. You can still be a level 150 and have so many things to learn about this game because Helldivers has a large amount of weapons and a large amount of uniqueness and skill expression you can experience with the game. In fact, I did some math recently. Getting to level 150, if you're only doing tier 10s, you'll get about an average of 1 medal every 160 EXP just from the missions alone, and it takes 730 medals by the time you're level 50 from this calculation. And there's 7,324 medals between all war bonds as of the time this video is uploaded. Be careful of to be noticed by that guy. If it does start to turn towards you, I'll just snipe it in the back. Okay. This thing's a pretty fast one to load.
Package acquired. Dropping package.
Haha, joke's on you. Get shielded.
Package acquired. Dropping package. Reloading.
2 HE, if you want to write this down, 2 explosives and then a static. Alright, now we have to find out where this actual location is. Looks like there's a SAM site here, though.
100 meters. Tactical asset nearby.
very amusing time to get noticed.
Freedom never sleeps!
I need to get cover. I need to get cover. I need to get cover. Oh shit, there's another patrol here!
Calling in reinforcements.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been
Alright, I'm landing up on the hill with the SAM site, and just in case we're here long enough that they can call in another bot drop, because it has been a hot second.
Calling down fortifications.
That bounced in a weird way.
Despite having the high ground, it's still important for me to lie prone here, so that way I present the smallest possible area for the enemies to hit as they push up into me. I also have an unfortunate bounce with the shield generator, as you can see here, and managed to properly utilize a stun grenade to take care of the things directly in front of me, giving me enough breathing room to start the terminal. Knowing that it should probably be a good idea just in case that detector tower notices us in the middle of this fight. The unfortunate thing is Box gets an unlucky death there, and we've got a Factory Strider. Factory Striders can be one-shot with the recoilless rifle by aiming for the eye plate at the front, but this one's particularly annoying.
Reloading.
Okay, I hit it once in the head. I just gotta reload and shoot it again.
With a little bit more proper aim, this should have been a one-shot. However, I end up technically one-shotting it anyway because I hit the eye plate from the side on second look, which is kind of funny in a way.
Objective completed.
And that'll really help for these two sub-objectives once we can find them.
50 meters.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Calling down objective equipment. Calling down
Objective critical
supplies.
stratagem no longer available.
Engaging terminal.
What? Oh, I'm glad I misclicked there and rather than at anything.
I got the terminal. Dropship. Reloading.
No butt drop for you.
Engaging
And no soup for them either. Soup is a human thing. There's soup for the soul.
Mission progress logged.
Tagging location.
Getting into the lowlands this way is probably a good idea because there's patrols coming from everywhere else.
Objective located. East.
I'm precision strike.
Enemy tactical asset within threat range.
Calling in orbital strike.
Close enough to it.
Orbital strike incoming. Automaton facility destroyed.
Tagging map.
Our objective is probably
200
here.
meters. Spot. Northeast.
Sub-objective in your vicinity.
I'm hit! Sweet liberty! The blood!
I want this one first.
Spot. North. Dropping a pin.
So our way out is over that way. So if you want to pre-position up... Oh, gosh darn it, I crushed the shield. Oh well.
I got the terminal.
I'm not used to it being bigger like that.
Between crushing my own shield and a few other mistakes I make during this sub-objective, honestly, this is the only fight that goes poorly today. Other than maybe last mission's extract, but even then, that wasn't that bad. That was just standard extract nonsense.
Alright. I'm gonna wait for it to turn slightly. Okay, it's still up. I hit the underside of the armor. when you waste a whole recoilless rifle shot on a minigun for the factory shutter, oh boy, yeah, things are not going right. We also get an unlucky situation with the precision strike there, hitting another dropship coming in, and despite throwing it away, that grenade still knocks me over. This prevents me from having any space to get out of here, because I'm sandwiched between the rocket walker horde here and the factory strider behind me. And then, boop, there I go. Honestly, I kind of hate when giblets kind of break apart like that. It's kind of funny in a way. I'm a classic Team Fortress 2 player. I get it. I understand. But at the same time, it's just like, it's not like really that funny after seeing it so many times. And it's not just like an enjoyable level of gruesome either. Alright, I'm just getting us out of here.
Pointing to the enemy. Tagging map, northwest, 100 meters. Free.
Deploying fortification.
Throwing supply beacon.
Resupply on the far side of the shield. We can
Requesting advanced weapons.
use stratagems to just take care of the bases here. I'm just gonna shrink, because if anything's gonna notice us, it's gonna notice us from that dropping in anyway. My gut feeling is this is Hulk base? This is Hulk base.
Got orbital inbound.
Orbital barrage incoming.
I can use
Stand
these
clear.
rocks over here for cover. I'm gonna sneak around these rocks to actually get over to this and drop a precision strike on it. Looks like at least one fabricator survived that. We'll see if we can CFAP artillery out, or maybe I'll have my recoilless rifle up by the time we get this.
Got fabric.
Oh, I might have thrown that a little too far. A little too downhill.
Orbital strike incoming.
Yeah, that overshot, didn't it? Yeah. Oops.
Got fabricator. West, 50 meters.
That'll take care of it.
Tagging location. Cancel that.
There's some kind of... Unless he's got it already. No, there's a few boys.
Mag's empty. Got. East. Requesting advanced weapons.
You watch over this side. I'll
Southwest.
keep an eye out for this one. There's a tank coming from the way that I'm watching. Gone. The second one. Ow. Thank you. Okay. I'm getting up on this hill here. Okay. So, oop. Just back up from that. We'll go this way around the rock.
Never mind. Follow me.
Oh, we can't climb up. Well, no, we can climb up over this here. I just focus on getting to me because I can't stun forever and there's way too many things for me to kill.
Got. Southeast.
Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
Injury? What injury? Heavy. Southeast. Close.
Alright, cool. Good work. I'm going to try and snipe the last fabricator that's on this side. I just have to get clear of everything. Most of it's just shooting randomly in the smoke, or with the gas at this moment. Let's see.
Tagging
Right about there. I noticed that in front of us.
50 meters.
That's the one we hurt from earlier. I guess it followed us, because it's got a blown off top. Snipe.
Outpost cleared.
Tagging map. Southeast.
I was just reloading. So I wanted to keep the recoilless rifle loaded in case we needed it in a pinch.
This heavy base we're pushing up towards, I like to call Central Tower due to the turret tower at the exact center of it. It's themed around this upper high ground area, which you can sometimes push into with a jetpack depending on the situation. From here, I drop in a barrage that gets pretty unlucky and doesn't really take out much of it for us, but does clean up some of the units. We take cover behind this fabricator just in the off chance that anything shoots it so we don't have to waste anything blowing it up. But it gives you this nice little outcropping where you can stand up on this pile of trash and peek over. Noticing that the other fabricator over there is in cover too much from the angle that's being dropped in at, I just decide to shoot it now knowing it's probably not going to get taken out. Then I push around the corner after sniping the fab.
Alright, the last one here is on the far side of the tower. Oh.
Reloading.
Out of backpack rockets. Thank you. There's another one here. Oh. There's another Hulk about to turn the corner. I got it. Negative what? Oh, no. Sorry. I was just informing you in case it got a shot off on you or something before I could load again. I'll keep that in mind, though. If I call out something and I immediately hear a negative, I'll consider that as a I can't kill it for you at the moment. I'll keep that in mind. Alright, now we have to find out where this is. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sub-objectives, so we've gotten everything done. We just gotta find out where this is. My gut feeling is it's going to be more towards here. And it'll be that one variety that isn't, like, sandwiched between two rocks, but is a bit more open with a little low-lying area and a hill.
As with the probe part of this mission, the main section of this mission calls in a bot drop when you activate it. My best maneuver for actually taking care of it is also just trying to rush through it as quickly as possible. The recoilless rifle makes this job even easier because you can spend your time just shooting down the bot drops before a lot of them get to come in. Another thing is the fact that we have a SAM site in the area, making this job even easier. It kind of in a way mimics having a second recoilless rifle user on standby shooting down these things with us. The shield also helps prevent from any dangerous entities, we'll say, from attacking us at a far range through the fog, meaning that things will have to actually get close or take out the shield. This gives us enough breathing room that we can continue to keep spamming. You can facilitate this instead by using smoke, or by having multiple people chain into shields with each other, which can amplify the level of safety that you can provide while just spamming through this objective. It honestly is just the best way of dealing with it. Trying to fight out through the amount of bot drops you're going to have to face is just not worth the time or effort to make sure that everything's cleared up before you summon in the next one.
That's empty.
I totally didn't misfire or anything.
That's empty.
I think I got that before they dropped it.
I got the terminal. Team reload required.
There's another supplies set here you can pick up as we run out this way.
South. Dropping it. Southwest. Far.
Good work, by the way. That was flawless.
Tagging locate. Cancel that. Marking extraction point. West. Throwing supply beacon. Calling in extraction.
Extraction shuttle inbound.
Alright, I'm gonna be setting up over here, because it's very close to the edge of the map, and we might be able to stop things from spawning in. However, there is already one wave coming.
Southeast. 50 meters.
They fired at something.
1 minute.
One of the walkers has noticed you from over there. Are you sure? Okay. I hope you enjoyed this textbook example of tier 9s. I have been Contestant42, your lone archiver, signing off here. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you have any feedback or comments for me, please leave them in the comment section below. And if you'd like to see more Helldivers 2 content, please subscribe. Additionally, if you'd like to check out Helldivers 2 content in a more bite-sized format that isn't long-form gameplay, but gameplay highlights, you can check out Jubei or Cardboard Box Scott's channel, which will be linked in the description below. As always, have a lovely day, and or night. Arrivederci.
ETA T-minus 10 seconds, clear landing zone.
Looks like there's one tiny dot over here. I can't see anything else on the map. Yep, Rocket Devastator.
Pelican 1 arriving at coordinates.
Nomad!
Another fight, well executed.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
And we only got 9 squad impact because it was done in 2 different sessions because I had to go. Yeah. That's still like one of my least favorite features of the game. The fact that you get punished for not doing an operation all in one sitting. Because the thing is for the casual audience, most people don't have enough time to do a full op in one sitting. So it's just like, why?